Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here, time for another My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 6 blind commentary. And as a little update before I begin, you might have noticed that I still haven't posted my review of the last episode. Or really anything in the past week. And the reason for that is pretty much just because I had a somewhat tough week and needed the time off, and yeah, I know it's not ideal, but I will be getting to the review in the coming week, and I'll just probably be 1 week behind for the rest of the season. Which, I mean, we're pretty close to the end of the season, so it's not that big a deal, I guess, but yeah, it's just how it's going to be. Anyway, on to the episode of the day, and it is episode 21 of Season 6, Every Little Thing She Does, which is clearly a play off of the Police song, Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic. And considering the last two words there that they left off, I'm guessing this is going to be either a Starlight or Twilight episode. Maybe a Rarity one, though probably not, probably one of the first two. And either way, I would be pleased, because, I mean, Starlight, really love her character, one of my favorites, and have loved all her episodes. And Twilight, she's had pretty much no episodes the entire season. I mean, seriously, what is with that? I mean, she's had supporting roles in some episodes like No Second Prances, but there have been no episodes focused on Twilight's character, which is just weird to me. But yeah, maybe this will be one. Again, don't really know much for sure, but I do know the writer, and it's Michael Vogel, who has been, yeah, really pretty consistent, so I'm expecting pretty good things here. Anyway, let's just go ahead and get this started. Okay, and here we go. Got the castle, and sure enough, Starlight and Twilight.
I've prepared a full day of spells. You've been doing great, but now it's time
Spell
for
practice.
A real challenge.
Does Starlight really need that?
It is on. Where do we begin?
Stealing Rarity's catchphrase there.
Multiple locations.
Not that she said it in a while, but still. Yeah, that's some pretty impressive teleportation. Nice.
Transfiguration.
That's... yeah, how does that work, I wonder?
Shields.
Ooh. Even got sort of combat training. Love that shield, by the way. And that's reminiscent of the finale from last season. Yeah. Starlight is pretty OP.
I am on fire. What's next? Maybe there is such a thing as too much studying.
Well, looks like it's gonna be a Starlight episode. Nice. This should be good. Magic with me.
Big adventure. Tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness. It's an easy feat. And
Magic makes it all complete. Very best friend.
As you know, speed spells like Accelero are not easy. But if done correctly, they can allow you to be
Accelero.
much more efficient with your day.
Spells have names like that, huh? Interesting to know.
way to go, Starlight.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not finished. I've discovered a very old spell, Similo-Duplexus.
Ooh.
When combined with Accelero in just the right way.
And cloning spell.
Be in two places at once.
Neat. And then she doesn't do anything
I'm
with it, but
I have to admit,
still neat.
Your skills with magic really are nothing short of amazing. I'm very impressed.
Yeah.
I've always been something of a natural.
However, it doesn't look like you've
And
had
modest, too.
friendship lessons since you met Trixie.
Are you sure? I could have sworn there were a couple in there somewhere.
I'm sure.
I see. Well, I'm
And she's
really
avoiding
quite
them.
busy this week, so many commitments. I'll try and find some time in my...
No time like the present. Spike and I are headed to Canterlot. Princess Celestia wanted me to give her students a quick overview on the history of enchanted objects in Equestria. We'll be back after
That sounds
the
fun.
presentation,
I'm
which
sure a
should
lot of
be
people would like to hear
20
that.
moons from now?
tonight. It's a quick presentation.
Sure. Keep telling yourself that.
You can tackle a friendship lesson today, and we can review your progress when I get back later this evening.
Of course, no problem. Friendship lesson. On it.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Now, Spike, help me color code these cards according to time, place, and object.
Having flashbacks to the crystalling here. Still not very eager. And I guess this is Starlight's room. Looks comfortable. Guess that's a
Hey,
picture of Star Swirl
We're
there.
about to head to Canterlot. Just checking
Oh,
to see if we needed
wow.
anything before we left.
Nope, not at all. I'm good here.
The no equal sign there.
Not a problem in
That's,
the world.
yeah. That's amazing.
So, what are you doing exactly?
I was just trying to decide which friendship lesson I was going to tackle while you two were in Canterlot. Oh, yep, right here, where I just left them a second ago.
Bake a cake with Pinkie Pie, scrapbook with Applejack, sew with Rarity, help an animal with Fluttershy, chillax with Rainbow Dash?
Of course.
What is chillaxing?
No idea.
Yeah. Sounds like a
If
fun
you're nervous
day.
About your friendship lessons, it's totally okay to say so.
Nervous, me?
Yeah, not nervous at all.
Oh, Spike, you really are hilarious. You think I'm nervous that I'm gonna fail something as simple as baking a cake?
Well, if you were, it'd be...
Silly! Twilight just said how impressed she was that I combined a speed spell and a duplication spell. That was a challenge. These? Ha! I can combine all 5 of these at the same time without breaking a sweat.
I think maybe you're missing...
An opportunity to really impress Twilight? Great idea, Spike! I'm gonna get right on that.
Yeah, definitely missing the point here.
And I thought Twilight was a master of the freak out.
Well, she isn't quite to the
With your help,
quite to the Twilight
done
level
in
yet.
No time.
Are you
We're not
sure
going
this is
lesson
what
0 here
Twilight
yet.
wants?
Seems like you might want to take your time with each of these.
But by working as a team, we can get them done faster. And isn't teamwork a key factor in friendship?
Yeah?
I guess.
Super! Pinkie Pie! Since we're baking, you will be in the kitchen.
Makes sense.
Rarity, Applejack, you two can set up in the library.
Oh, I don't know that the dusty old library has the proper lighting. Perhaps we can stay out here in the foyer.
I thought that Fluttershy and I could work with the animals right here in the foyer.
Oh,
Gotta love the deliberately different pronunciation.
Now, Rainbow Dash.
but it might depend on the animal. For instance, this poor little eagle with a sprained wing might be better off up in one of the towers.
Wonder if those are the same raccoons from Manhattan.
Adorable chipmunks might prefer a
Probably
nook
not.
somewhere. Maybe if you spend some time getting to know.
In a minute, Fluttershy.
I don't know if we can chillax properly in the castle. We need very specific conditions for optimal chillaxing.
Oh,
Wow.
I just assumed chillaxing could happen anywhere.
Shows what you know about chillaxing. Let me do some
Indeed.
location scouting.
Okay. It seemed more efficient to start with the scrapbooking, so we could just get it out of the...
Yay for efficiency.
Time for the cake to bake. After all, it's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake.
Just stop, Pinky.
We're unusual. No time for a song. We can start with baking, then...
No time for a
Design
song.
dresses after you've been baking with Pinkie. She can be a bit messy.
Yeah, just a little. Ugh.
Fine. We can start with the dresses, and then...
Well, y'all figure that out. I'm gonna start laying out the pictures for scrapbooking. We got a whole lot of time to cover.
How much is a whole lot?
We've got at least 80 moons worth of memories to go.
Ooh, 80 moons.
No.
How long exactly is that?
Nowhere to chillax in this castle. We're gonna have to set up somewhere else.
And yes, I know. Most likely it's a month. Still get comments about that on some videos.
For 1 second.
Wow, that pony really needs to chillax.
Wow.
Okay, Starlight, you've got this. A handful of friendship lessons is nothing compared to the spells you've mastered. if I cast a little spell to help things along? Something simple and safe.
What are you up to here? Are you going to use the
That's
duplication
not bad.
one,
I
or?
would barely notice it, but is it enough? Oh, maybe Kogeria, so they're more open to suggestions.
Oh, are we going mind control?
Kogeria combined with
Oh,
Fiducia
wow.
Compellus. Yes, that could work.
Yeah, this
nicely.
is not going to be a good idea.
To persuade Derry to be sure it sticks.
It's awesome, though. This is what I want to see from Starlight.
Every pony will probably thank me for getting it all done so quickly. Twilight will be thrilled I've completed so many lessons. Every pony wins!
Uh-huh.
Congratulations, Starlight. You're a genius.
Well, that doesn't look good.
Maybe the congratulations were a little premature.
Yeah.
Kogeria, Persuadere, Fiducia. Of course. Fiducia Compellus needs a trigger.
Oh. Okay. Well, that looks better,
Rarity,
though
Applejack,
not
Liza.
much better.
Fluttershy, stay here. Rainbow Dash, find somewhere inside the castle and set up a place where we can chillax. Let's get to work, Pinky.
Okie dokie. What would you like to do first?
What are we supposed to do first?
Whatever you want to do first, Starlight Glimmer.
Wow.
In a medium-sized mixing bowl, beat together eggs, sugar,
Okay.
vanilla.
This is like something out of a vaguely disturbing fan animation.
Add baking soda, salt, and cinnamon. I think you can take it from here.
Take what from where?
The baking. Just keep following the instructions in the book until I get back.
That's not gonna... Yeah.
Following starting.
She's gonna follow the entire book.
Baking a cake? Check. Now on to sewing. What did you have in mind, Rarity?
Whatever you want me to have in my mind, Starlight Glimmer.
And now I'm being reminded of that Steven Universe episode. Open book.
Can you make a dress exactly like that one?
Just like this one?
Just like it.
Absolutely. It will look perfectly divine.
That's a whole lot of photos. How do you usually organize them?
However you want me to organize them.
Yeah,
Starlight.
yeah. Definitely.
Okay,
Definitely.
tell me about this one.
Reminded of that episode.
Sweet Apple Acres, 20 moons ago. Granny Smith was looking for her favorite pie tin. She looked in the kitchen, but it wasn't there. She looked in the barn, but it wasn't there.
I don't need every little detail. Just sum up the story in one sentence.
Huh. Well, turns out Granny Smith didn't know how to make a pig do the backstroke.
What?
Why
Now I want to hear that story.
Photos in chronological order, and when I come back, you can give me more highlights.
Sure thing, Starlight Glimmer.
Fluttershy, where are all the animals?
They ran away
And why didn't you stop them?
because you didn't ask
Of
me
course.
Obviously, I wanted you to... Never mind. Can you please round up all the animals in the castle and bring them back here to the foyer?
to. All the animals. Got it.
Did you find a place to chillax, Rainbow Dash?
Sure thing, Starlight Glimmer.
Great. Let me know when it's ready.
Yes, Starlight Glimmer.
Yeah, just a little creepy here.
Granny Smith knew she was gonna need a bigger boat. So Goldie Delicious says, if you can't
Gonna
see
need a
the
bigger
nice
boat,
Pony
huh?
Pony, come sit by me.
Wow.
Mac knew
Really?
He just covered himself in water. Fisher wouldn't be able to see him.
Starlight Glimmer.
So Big Mac encountered the
Isn't it
Predator.
gorgeous?
What is that?
You wanted me to make a dress exactly like the one.
Another story I really want to hear in detail.
Go make a real dress out of fabric, exactly like the one in the book.
Oh, I see. Yes, of course, Starlight Glimmer.
Rarity, make it bigger than the one in the book.
Yeah,
Of course.
probably
darling.
good to
Bigger
specify
it
that.
is.
She was just a pony standing in front of another pony asking him to love her.
Wow.
Pinky, what are you doing?
Following all of the instructions.
Yeah.
Book in order, Starlight Glimmer.
I meant just the one cake. I was only gone a few minutes. How in Equestria did you get all of this done so fast?
First, I combine 3 eggs. Then I...
Think the baking lesson is
Yeah.
done. Oh,
That's
what now?
pretty unsettling. And that's not good.
They can take our farm, but they can't take our freedom.
What's going on?
Wow, Applejack, wow.
I've gathered all of the animals that you
Okay.
Starlight Glimmer.
That's disturbing. Like, genuinely.
Yes, this will do nicely. A much bigger dress.
Just keep these references coming.
It's just magic, and I know magic. What's that?
What did you say? The cakes are burning. You left the ovens on. We need water. Yes, Starlight Glimmer.
Storm clouds?
Well, that was fast, at least. It's a bit much, though.
Big Mac told me with a whole lot of power comes a heck of a lot of responsibility.
Wow.
Can't get any worse.
Applejack is Spider-Man.
What is going on?
And- Power and responsibility kind of fits Starlight in this situation.
I had no idea we had spiders in the castle. I'm never sleeping again.
Maybe if I had reversed the Fiducia Compellus in Cogeria. Or maybe I added too much Persuadere. What?
You're really missing the point here.
I finally untangled that mess of a spell and got every pony home. It was really powerful stuff. They're gonna feel that in the morning. Now please try to explain to me how in the name of Celestia things got this out of control.
Well, it was the first time I cast that particular spell, and I didn't fully think it through. I bet if I had reversed...
I think you might be missing the point here.
Told ya.
What made you think that
Indeed you
casting a
did,
spell on
Spike.
your friends to do your bidding was even remotely a good idea?
Well,
It-
when you put it that
Yeah, kind of a habit she needs to break out of at this point.
It is really bad.
But
Starlight, I'm not mad at you, but I am disappointed. You've
Oh,
been doing so
harsh.
well. I just don't understand how a friendship lesson turned into all of this.
fine. I've been avoiding the friendship lessons on purpose.
Why?
I can cast complex spells, but baking a cake with Pinkie Pie freaks me out. And yes, I know how ridiculous that sounds. That's why I didn't say anything. I thought if I just kept wowing you with my magical abilities, you might just not notice?
Baking a cake freaks you out?
Yes, baking a cake, sewing, all of it. What if I was bad at it? I didn't want to be a disappointment to any
You could always do it
pony.
magically like you did in
Ended
No
up being
Second
a
Francis.
disappointment to every pony.
Starlight, do you think any pony cares if you can bake a cake?
But the lesson...
Was to get to know Pinkie Pie better by doing something she loves. It was a friendship lesson, not a baking lesson.
Oh. You know, I think I might have missed the point here.
Told ya.
So now what?
Now it's time for a pretty advanced friendship lesson. It's called apologizing.
Aw. Yeah. That's a good one.
I don't know what kind of whammy Starlight put on us, but I feel like I got shoved through the super speedy cider squeezy 6000.
Great callback, Applejack.
Tell me about it.
If every pony could speak in a whisper for the next few days, that would be delightful. My head is thumping. I was up all night calming the animals down. Fluttershy, please. Not so loud.
Too loud. Yeah.
Perfectly good cake. I never burn cake.
And
Yeah.
Pinky's full on rage.
Things got a little out of hand last night.
Well, ain't that the understatement of the day?
Tell it to the cake, sister. Can we all please argue at a lower
volume? I really messed up. I cast the spell because I was nervous about working with you on the friendship lessons.
Well, here's a friendship lesson for you. Don't cast
Oh.
spells on your friends!
Believe me, I know. What I did was wrong, and I can't take it back. You're right to be upset, and I hope one day I can make it up to you. But all I can say is I'm sorry. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to go clean a castle covered in wet cake batter and spiders.
Sounds fun.
That was a pretty good apology.
Yeah.
Seems like she feels really bad.
Hey, Starlight! Most of the Apple family photos are still laying around in the wreckage. I think I'll come along and hunt them down.
Oh, and I feel awful for disturbing all of those cute little spiders and bats. I should check on them.
Ah, yes. And I left some lovely fabric out. I should come and move it to that nice, quiet library.
I'll come and get those storm clouds out of the bathroom.
Fine! Some pony has to bake a cake to honor all the poor cakes that sacrificed their batter and last
Wow.
tragedy.
And montage, right? Yeah. Oh, this is very good to see. Actually putting up cobwebs, wow. In Spike's face. That's great. Yeah, kinda needs the magic. That's adorable.
It seems your apology went well.
I'm just lucky to have such understanding friends. But it's probably gonna be a while before I try to tackle those friendship lessons again.
What do you mean? You've been doing them all day.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I've been cleaning up the mess I made by totally failing at friendship.
Really? But didn't I see you sewing with Rarity?
Yes, but
And you and Applejack did a great job collecting those photos and putting them in the book. Helping animals with Fluttershy, baking with Pinkie Pie. Those sound like your assignments to me. In fact, I think there's just one that you're missing.
sun,
Yeah.
chairs,
Time to
check.
chillax.
And thanks to a simple Catadupa Levitata spell, we've got water. Is that everything we need to chillax?
Nope.
No. What did I miss?
Well, that's pretty cool.
Oh, right. Great job, Starlight. Looks like you've completed another friendship lesson. Hey! She completes the lesson when I say she completes it.
Of course.
So less learning and more chillax.
This is why you're awesome, Rainbow Dash.
So, how long do we sit quietly?
Okay. There we go. Well, that was actually really pretty good. Another just thoroughly satisfying Starlight episode. I actually said it before that one thing I really wanted to see was Starlight bonding with the other ponies in the main six, not just Twilight. And we got a bit of that. I mean, I would still like some individual attention paid there, like an episode with just Starlight and Rarity or just Starlight and Rainbow Dash. But this is a good start. This is a good path to building some relationships and really just setting the ground floor for that. And it's just, I like how they're approaching Starlight, how she is still a pony who does go immediately to, yeah, let's use mind control to solve my problems. Because, I mean, we already had that established in No Second Prances with what she did to Big Mac, and now just focusing an entire episode on that idea, that was really pretty neat. That was something I wanted to see. That was something that I think worked really well. And it led to a lot of just thoroughly amusing stuff. I mean, this is Applejack's best appearance of the season, easily, because she was hilarious here with all her quoting and referencing of movies, and yeah, just the creepiness they got out of Pinkie Pie, and especially Fluttershy with the insects there. That was great. That was really, really funny and really fun, and wasn't much from Rarity. That was kind of not the best Rarity showing here, but still good to have her in an episode. And same thing from Rainbow Dash, really. I mean, they didn't really get quite as much out of her, but Applejack, Pinkie Pie, and that one scene from Fluttershy, that was all great. And Starlight pulling more awesome faces and just being a really enjoyable character. I really love her character, and I'm very much satisfied with the direction they're taking her. And looking forward to reviewing this one. I mean, I have to review the other one first, and that should be a fun episode to review as well, but this one I'll have a lot to say about, and that should be cool. Good episode, really, really liked it, and yeah, hope you liked the commentary. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.